Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up. And we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Happ ranging back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one away. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog, for a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
Liner, caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Muncy hits one in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And our pitcher tonight, Shohei Ohtani.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's towards center. Edman in position. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for out of them this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, They had the same 83 and 79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
Now this is in the air down the line. Pages puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Headed towards the corner. Hernandez on the move. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Steele, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Happ drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
1 out, bases empty. Andy Pages, the next to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 25,
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and they get Edman for the out. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip, Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Freeman steps on the bag. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez in position. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Justin.
So now Turner in on that right side.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a pitch. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Miguel Rojas.
Steele back to work. In the air out towards right center. Tucker on the move. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. He was late there, strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Pages right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Pages should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swinging a foul straight back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rojas tosses to first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. On to the 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. When the league expanded it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone into the home run basket. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what. That wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
This one could be trouble. Coming home. He will score.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Armstrong makes the grab, and there's two away.
The center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
So a man aboard. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Hard hit right side. Horner over to first. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 4th. Now, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Slings to first, and they get Nico Horner one away.
The third baseman, number 5, Jon Berti.
Jon Berti at the plate. Flied to right his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Freeman takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. To the right side, Rojas. On to first, and the Cubs go 1, 2, 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Handles, throws to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
The batter, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Dodgers down in order. They lead 4-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And now, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Edman makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the
Ian
left
Happ
fielder.
getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul. That's out to center field. Edman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin.
And the batter
Turner.
will be Justin Turner. Caught looking his first time up. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Betts sends it to first. That's out number 3. And the Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. And we're back. Top 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football. You feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Steele back to work. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So a man at first. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And that is out of play.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together for him. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Will Smith to the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that one fouled off.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Colin
Chicago
Ray
Cubs.
gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Tommy.
Yeah, here comes
Edman.
Tommy Edman. Has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Gets it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Dodgers with a big blast, a grand slam. It's now an 8-0 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, singing when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark? On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Horner.
That one hammered center field. Edman going back on it. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 8-3.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So up next, John Birdie. High fly ball out into left center field. Hernandez. And it's caught for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little
right
bit.
Fielder,
trying to put
30,
the ball in the air.
Kyle
2 outs, base is empty.
Tucker.
And now Kyle Tucker. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Third out.
He's out.
But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one ripped. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And forget it. So he just clears the wall. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 9-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball. Strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black. And
oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 10-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Muncy digs in. 1 for 3. And that's a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Roll to short, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Now batting.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
And up to the plate is Will Smith, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from 3rd.
The right fielder, number 34, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ouch, that one drilled him. And he beats it out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. One run across, and it hits the fence. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Now batting.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Miguel Rojas. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for
new pitcher coming on, the veteran Caleb Thielbar.
Number 24.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Runner at third, 2 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Freddie Freeman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That's a laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That one lifted to left. Happ under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And it'll bring up Justin
number
Turner.
3, Justin Turner.
Grounder might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The shortstop, Dansby
2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman, and Swanson is set down. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 14-3. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Thielbar measures 6 feet even, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ground ball to the right side. Horner fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
The batter, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Forget it. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 15-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. That's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Tucker sizes this one up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty.
Smith.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing. And
this ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, on its way out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 17-3.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead it 17-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Miguel
Leading
Amaya.
up for the Cubs, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And that one pulled foul. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter,
The
and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a
#4,
little while.
Pete
You want to be ready to hit the fastball.
Armstrong.
Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So here's Horner now. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the ninth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Thielbar back to work.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Back to the top of the order now. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So a man aboard. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 19-3.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. And
here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Caleb Thielbar won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their closer, Porter Hodge.
Number 37.
I think it's got to be a little tough
Porter.
coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now here is Shohei Ohtani. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His third home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 20-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 away.
The batter, the left fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie.
Birdie.
This one in the air center field. Edman makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
And now Kyle Tucker. On the ground. Betts whips it to first. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers collect their first win of the season.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.